Hello everyone. I'm so glad you have joined me today for Across the Waves with Vicki, and we're playing with Fancy Folds this month. And I am also using sketches from in the annual catalog on page 22. And today I'm using sketch 10, I believe it is. I think that's what it is. Okay, so with that, I am using some more of the Splendid Autumn DSP. I really love this pattern in there. As you can tell, I used it last week also. I have a strip of green that is 2 inches wide. I didn't cut it off because I'm not certain how long I need it. I have a piece of Gorgeous Grape. My card base is Fresh Freesia. I have a piece of white and I embossed it using that crosshatch embossing folder. Love that folder. I will not get rid of it. I will continue to use it. And I'm going to use some linen thread. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my piece here together. All right. So this is a little bit smaller than that piece there. Right. Now for this one, I'm cheating here. I'm cutting up the middle because I'm going to flag the end. So I used my grid to help me decide. Okay, I gotta cut just a little bit more off. All right, I've got my 2 pieces off. I want this piece to be on the back like so. And is it about a 1/2 inch longer? Yes, it is. So if I can't pick it up. All right, if I do this there, then I have to cut it here, and I'm going to go to my trimmer and use my trimmer to cut it. Okay, I am going to do the same thing here. I'm going to cut up the middle. And how far up did I go? Not quite a 1/2 inch. So let me do some adjusting here. Okay. And I'm going to flag this end. All right, so I've got my 2 ends flagged. You know, it doesn't matter if it's perfect. It's a handmade card. Let me make sure. Yes, that works. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some double-sided tape and I'm going to add some linen thread behind here. And I used the linen thread because I just thought this was kind of organic, for lack of a better term. So I'm going to start this here, and I'm going to go over here, and I am letting the linen thread go where it wants to go, basically. And then I'm going to cut it off there. I want it to hang past this. So I'm going to put this on with dimensionals because this has got to go on flat with double-sided tape to make sure it stays in place. So I'm just going to work my way all the way around. And then one in the middle. All right, now that I've done that, my top and bottom row doesn't need to be on there. Let's see if I can get it off. If I can reuse them, I will. I'll put it here. and here. Good thing this is the back. And here. Let me turn this over. I'll put it here. And here. And here. And since I didn't press down, I could do that. All right. Taking my backs off. Watch that one and grab that one. Oops, missed it again. Okay, now this is going to go on in the middle. All right. Well, let's see. I'm trying to line it up as best I can. All right, there's that. It's got to go over slightly. There. Okay, there we go. All right, let's do the card base. All right, I'm going to fold my card base. All right, and then this piece is going to come back. So I've got to line it up. All right, so it's a Z-fold card to an extent. All right, this piece is going to go on here. So let me add some double-sided tape to it. And I'm using the double-sided tape because it's it's been embossed and it sticks better. And this is going to have a lot of pulling and hauling on it. So it's best to use a really strong adhesive. All right, put this in the middle. Okay, let me take this off. This is going to be almost all the way off. There's a little bit there. Now this one. Well, that one came all the way off, so it's all the way off. I will just have to be extra careful not to push down on that end. And let's see. Here are my two pieces. Oh, and it's, you know what? I have to trim it. So let me put this down, and this down. Hang on a minute. I'll just take that one off. Okay. I totally forgot. I measured this as the same size, and it should have been a little bit smaller than that. All right. There we go. All right, now we've got that on. This is going to go on the front like so. So I have to put tear and tape. I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to flip this over. Here's a little trick for you. Oh, that is really crooked. Let me kind of straighten it out some. That looks a little better. Not by much. Let me take this and that is so much better. But it's still crooked. It might be It might be the paper. All right, it goes on like this. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to determine where this goes. And I'm going to take my first strip of double-sided tape and I'm going to put it within the lines of that fold. Now I can take this and add some more pieces across. So that's a great way when you're not certain where to put your double-sided tape. Flip it over. And I'm going to put a little piece here and a little piece here. Now I don't want to put any on the other end because that will stick it down to my card base and that won't work. All right, let me take my backs off. Right? It was the strangest thing. We had thunder, and I thought, oh, we're going to get a storm. But there wasn't anything here. And the same thing happened last night. We had thunder for a half hour, and nothing happened. I went outside and looked, and there was like a cloud overhead, and that was it. Nothing. Okay, so this is going to go down, and I'm going to center it like so. All right. And there's the fancy fold for today. And I used the Cheerful Daisies again with different colors to stamp the daisy on the inside and the envelope. I hope you enjoyed today's idea. Make sure you check out Vicky's so that you can see what she used and what she did. Come back next week for another fancy fold idea. Have a super Sunday. Bye.